guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pika and I do fragrance reviews. So welcome back all of my fragrance fanatics. Also, I hope you like my new intro. I thought I'd make something a little bit jazzy, a little bit different with the spray. I hope you saw it. I think it's quite cool. It did take me a little while to do, but I got there in the end and I thought, why not make my channel more profesh? So I do really hope that you guys enjoy that intro. So I won't ramble too long today because we do have quite a few fragrances to go through. So today I will be doing the sexiest, most seductive, most long-lasting, projecting, not all of them, but really good performing winter fragrances for women. Some of these are unisex, but overall every single woman can wear these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from most inexpensive to most expensive. I think I'll do that, but I'll try my best. And we shall start with Jimmy Choo Illicit. This is a gorgeous ginger, honey and sandalwood vanilla base fragrance. Really beautiful for the winter. Almost has like an airy quality to it, even though it's quite sweet, almost gourmandish. It doesn't really feel heavy. It feels quite light, quite airy, so I really do enjoy this, and I feel like this is one of the best affordable winter fragrances for women because that ginger note really does kind of set it apart from other fragrances. Also still has a little bit of the DNA from the original Jimmy Choo. So that is Jimmy Choo Illicit. The next one that I have should not come as a surprise, and I know most lists will include this, but this is the mama of designer winter fragrances. This is Dior Addict, a gorgeous white floral, resinous, vanilla bourbon fragrance. Has a balsamic quality to it because it has a bit of an acidity in the top with, I think that's blackcurrant, and then goes into these beautiful white florals. I think one of them is called Sexiest, something like that. And then enters in this beautiful tonka and bourbon vanilla base. So this is definitely leaning more gourmand. It is absolutely stunning. So that is Dior Addict. The next one that I have was actually a fragrance that was unintentionally recommended to me by a gorgeous lady called Emma, and she has an amazing Instagram page called Scent Obsessed Emma, so I'll just put her handle here for you guys to check out. She's a beautiful Australian lady, by the way. So this is a Nike 5 by 8 and Bob. I'm so happy that I bought this, but I should have got the 100ml because I love it that much. Beautiful, boozy, plum, honey fragrance. So I believe it has rum, it has plum, and it has honey, of course. So it's a very sweet, airy, gourmandish fragrance. I know on Fragrantica, I think they say it's a floriental scent, but I don't really get that. I do get a little bit of the lily, but overall you get fruitiness, you get booziness, and you get warmth. I feel like there's a little bit of spice in there. So that is a Nike 5 by 8 and Bob. Right, the next one that I'm gonna show you guys is of course a Tom Ford fragrance. How could we do a list without Tom Ford? I mean, he's the master when it comes to like really amazing oriental scents. And I don't know whether you guys feel the same, but I don't know whether I like the term oriental. This is Noir the Noir from Tom Ford. It is a beautiful rose liqueur chocolate scent. It has patchouli, it has truffle, which gives it this chocolatiness, can't even speak today, this chocolatiness. I feel like patchouli does that sometimes. If you do mix it with other notes, it does become quite chocolatey. And then comes in this gothic red, beautiful rose with a really gorgeous, boozy kind of fragrance. It almost smells like red wine. with chocolates on the side. So that is Noir de Noir from Tom Ford. So the next one isn't strictly for winter, but I do feel like it's really gorgeous in the winter, especially for days that aren't super duper cold and you do want a little bit more spice, a little bit more sweetness and champagne-likeness in your life. This is Ombre Nuit from Christian Dior. I hope you guys can get that. It is an absolutely amazing rose, slightly spicy amber fragrance. The amber in here is not super dry, it's not super resinous, it's quite champagne-like in the way that it acts, quite airy, and then has a little bit of spice and pepper right in the beginning. So overall, sweet rose champagne-like fragrance, really, really gorgeous. If you guys have not checked this out, you need to. It's Ombre Nuit from Dior. So the next one is actually my most recent purchase, and I'm very, very thankful that I purchased this because I think it is one of the most gorgeous scents I've tried so far. This is from a house called Illicit, and I ordered some samples off of Javoy just because I was quite interested in their brand. I know they do quite a lot of white floral scents like Gardenia, and there's another one they do Liz something, Liz, I can't really remember. This one is called Andrei Nuit, in a really cool bottle. It kind of has like this effect, if you put it like this, that it's completely square, but it's not. It's like a diamond shape, which I think is really, really interesting. Overall, I mean, if you guys saw the juice, it's like a purple berry colored juice. That just kind of sums up what I feel about this fragrance. It has almond, has ambrette seeds, has rose. I feel like it also has cashmere, and overall, it's a rose dipped in amaretto. And if you guys don't know what amaretto is, it's like an almond-based liqueur. So to me, it does feel quite boozy. I don't know what from, but it just feels like that, with a really deep, dark red rose. Very gourmand-ish, and has a mustiness to it. So this is quite dense, this is quite deep, and is very, very sweet. It almost could be cloying to some people. So if you're not into sweet, sweet fragrances, do not try this because you'll probably not like it, but I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So that is Andrei Nuit from Illicit. The next fragrance that I have is, of course, another Tom Ford. I could have had Vanille Fatale, but I thought this one would be a nice kind of different one to add in. Lost Cherry from Tom Ford. I know. You guys will be like, oh my god, it's not worth it. I feel like it is worth it. Maybe because I have a personal connection to the scent of cherry liqueur. So when I first smelled this, I thought that this was absolutely amazing. It is gorgeous cherry liqueur with almonds, tonka in the base, nutty, sweet, boozy. Absolutely gorgeous. If you guys have not tried this, please try it. Longevity and projection aren't the best, but in the winter what I do is I just spray it all over myself, on my scarf, on my hair, all of that kind of jazz. And sometimes I do layer it with either YSL Tuxedo or Side Effect and all these fragrances. So let's get on to the next fragrance. So the next fragrance is one of my most amazing winter fragrances ever. And I've been wearing this non-stop, you guys. It's honestly like quite addictive, this fragrance. And this is Side Effect from Initio. Gorgeous, very creamy tobacco, rum, cinnamon and vanilla fragrance. Absolutely stunning. The tobacco in here is not an ashy cigarette-y tobacco. It's nothing like that. It's sweet, it's piped. Then you have a really gorgeous vanilla kind of base with a beautiful booziness kind of just wafting in the background. I think that this is really, really gorgeous. At first, I thought that it leaned on the masculine side, but after testing this on a few guys, I actually think this goes a little bit more feminine. So if you've not tried it, this is absolutely to die for. So that is Side Effect from Illicit. One of the last ones that I have is probably one of my most favorite fragrances of all time. This has to be at least in my top 10 or top 5. When I first smelled this, I thought that it was a masterpiece, and I don't really see or hear that many people talking about this, which I think is really, really sad, because I don't feel like it gets enough love for how gorgeous this scent is. I know it's discontinued, but you 100% can still get a fragrance online or even on the Armani website, I'm not too sure. This is Myrrh Imperial from Armani. Oh my gosh, this does something to me. It really does something to me. I don't know how I'm so addicted to this fragrance, but it's just addictive. It's creamy, it's very creamy. It's slightly smoky, but overall it's sweet, it's sticky, it's resinous with the myrrh, with the amber. It has a little bit of spice just in the background. Overall, a gorgeous, gorgeous oriental scent. It doesn't get much better than this. I feel like this is one of the best Armanis they ever did, and very sad that they discontinued it. Very, very sad. 100% worth the money. Very, very good projection and very, very good longevity. So that is Myrrh Imperial from Armani Privé. So the last one that I have, you guys, is one that isn't specifically for winter, but I feel like it does really well in winter, just because the longevity is really good, the projection is really good, and it has a really creamy, comforting base. So this is a Lalibela from Memo, a gorgeous rose, orchid, coconut and vanilla scent. I feel like it's really underrated, very gorgeous, almost leaning a little bit more mature, has a slight soapiness in there, but I really, really enjoy it. Almost a little bit balsamic as well. So overall, it's, I don't really get much woodiness in here, if I'm honest. Overall, it's a beautiful floral, vanillic, sweet, mature concoction. So if you're really into that, this is a fragrance for you. And as I said, the performance is really, really amazing. And because of that slight balsamicness, it does cut through the cold air quite well. But again, this is like an every year, all-rounder kind of scent, but in the winter, I feel like it's really, really gorgeous. So that is Lalibela from Memo. All right, guys. Oh, that was a long one. Oh, I feel like I need to take a breath after that. So that is my winter roundup for you ladies. I don't have all of my winter specific fragrances in here, but I thought let's condense it to 10 and give you guys a really good selection. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, all of that jazz, and I shall catch you in my next one. Bye guys.